Welcome to Phoenix Raceway for the championship race of Season 2. We are ready to crown a champion today in the Mountain Dew Cup Series, so let's take a look at the point standings. Brad Keselowski and Tayan Papa has a 4-point lead over Tyler Reddick and Crazy Duck. In third place, it's Kevin Harvick and Rowdy Extreme with 258 points, only 1 point below Tyler Reddick and Crazy Duck. Here are your sounds for today. We are ready to crown a champion in Season 2. In here, race number 1 is going to be Bubba Wallace, Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, Harrison Burton, Martin Truex Jr., and Ryan Blaney. Looks like Briscoe in the 14 is going to have the slight lead over Burton. Oh, and they tangle a little bit as Burton goes in the wall as Briscoe will lead lap number 1. Christopher Bell in second as his teammate Martin Truex Jr. in third. 2 laps to go. Bell is going to have the lead this time over Briscoe and Truex. Oh, and Bell's going to get spun in the wall, and it's a photo finish at the line. It looks like Truex will now be your leader, with Chase Briscoe in second and Christopher Bell in third. 1 lap to go. Chase Briscoe's going to take the lead away again. Oh, and he's going to get spun in the wall. Chase Briscoe falls back to second as Truex will win heat race number 1. Thankfully, Chase Briscoe stays in second and he will still advance to the next round. In heat race number 2, it's going to be Austin Cindric, Corey LaJoie, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Ryan Preece, and Chris Buescher. They're going to be side by side coming down the ramp. Cindric is going to edge out front as here comes the 9 of Elliott. It's a photo finish at the line. Looks like Cindric will get it. Elliott in second, Corey LaJoie in third as Larson is in fourth. 2 laps to go. It looks like Elliott's going to have the slight lead this time over his teammate in the 5. Here comes Chris Buescher as he gets put in the wall as Elliott will lead lap number 2. His teammate Larson moves up to second as Cindric falls back to third. 1 lap to go. They're going to be side by side coming down the ramp. Cindric and the 2 edges out front as they're side by side to the line. Looks like Cindric will win heat race number 2. Kyle Larson will advance along with him in second as it's a tough break for Elliott as he was showing some speed. In heat race number 3, it's going to be Tyler Reddick, Daniel Suarez, Eric Jones, Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, and Michael McDowell. Your second place in the point standings, Reddick is in this group. Looks like Jones and Logano are going to be side by side. Oh, as Chastain goes hard on the wall and he does a barrel roll. He's up and over off the hood of McDowell as both Chastain and McDowell will DNF. Joey Logano will lead lap number 1, Eric Jones in second as their second place points leader Reddick finishes third. Joey Logano is going to have the lead again. Here comes McDowell on the inside and at the line he gets put in the wall. Joey Logano will lead lap number 2. Reddick in the 45 moves up to second as he takes the points lead away. 1 lap to go in heat race number 3. McDowell's going to take the lead away this time. And here comes Logano. Oh, and Reddick goes in the wall hard. McDowell will sweep the heat races as McDowell comes in second. The 45 of Reddick has an 8-point lead, but both Keselowski and Harvick has not have their heat races yet. In heat race number 4, it's going to be Eric Almirola, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Alex Bowman, Kyle Busch, Noah Gragson, and Austin Dillon. Eric Almirola in the 10 is going to have the lead. Here comes Stenhouse in the 47 as Eric Almirola will lead lap number 1 as Austin Dillon in the 3 goes hard in the wall. He will DNF. Stenhouse in second and Bowman in third. 2 laps to go. Eric Almirola out to the lead once again. And here comes Stenhouse in the 47 with a full steam of momentum. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. will lead lap number 2. Almirola drops to second as Kyle Busch moves up to third. 1 lap to go. Bowman out of nowhere is going to take the lead this time. Here comes Almirola though as he's going to spin as Bowman will win heat race number 4. Where did he come from? Almirola in the 10 will advance to the next round with him. Now for the final heat race, it's going to be Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, AJ Allmendinger, Todd Gillen, and Brad Keselowski. Both your first place and third place in the point standings are in this heat race. Hamlin in the 11 is going to have the lead over Harvick. Oh, and Brad Keselowski behind him is going to go in the wall. Your points leader DNFs. Hamlin will lead lap number 1 with the 4 of Harvick in second. But what about your points leader in the wall in lap number 1? That is definitely going to cause him some issues as we have 2 laps to go in the final heat race. It's going to be Harvick with a slight lead. Here comes Byron and Hamlin though. They're 3 wide coming across the line. It's a photo finish at the line. Byron out of nowhere will lead lap number 2. Harvick in second and Hamlin in third. And we have a change in the point standings. Kevin Harvick takes second place away from Brad Keselowski. Your points leader going into this race is now third in points. He is having a rough day. 1 lap to go in heat race number 5. They're going to be side by side coming down the ramp. Harvick in the 4 edges out front, and Harvick will win here race number 5. Hamlin in second advances along with him. And that means a 6th of Keselowski will not advance to the next round, and that means he is officially out of the championship hunt. He is out of contention to win a championship now, as it's going to be a battle between Reddick and Harvick. Harvick with the points lead by 3 points. Now for the last chance qualifier, it's going to be Chase Elliott, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, and Daniel Suarez. This last chance qualifier can determine Tyler Reddick's championship hopes. He has to finish in the top 2. Elliott is going to have the lead, Reddick trailing in second as Elliott spins across the line to win, and Reddick in second will advance along with him, so he keeps his championship hopes alive. And now to determine a champion, it's time for the next round. It's going to be Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, Austin Cindric, Chase Briscoe, Eric Almirola, Denny Hamlin, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, Michael McDowell, Chase Elliott, and Tyler Reddick. Here are what your championship contenders have to do to win the championship. Kevin Harvick has to finish ahead of the 45 of Reddick, or finish 3 positions or less spots behind the 45. Reddick, on the other hand, has to finish 3 or more spots ahead of the 4. They're going to be 3 wide coming down the ramp. Logano is going to edge out front in the 22 as Harvick goes in the wall. Harvick is up and over. Your points leader in the 4 barrel rolls across the field. Logano will lead lap number 1 with Truex in second. Harvick will be 6th with Reddick in 10th. 3 laps to go. They're all going to be side by side this time. Hamlin on the inside edges out front as here comes his teammate as he spins in the wall. As Harvick in the 4 goes from 6th to 1st, and he's going to be your leader. Truex in second and Cindric in third. Tyler Reddick's championship hopes are fading away as he falls back to 11th. 2 laps to go here at Phoenix. They're going to be side by side coming down the ramp. Looks like Cindric and the 2 edgers out front as they go on the wall behind them. Austin Cindric is going to be your leader with 1 lap to go. Can Cindric hang on to win his first ever race, or will Harvick be the Season 2 champion? 1 lap to go as Penske is leading the way. Denny Hamlin out of nowhere is going to take the lead away. But he's going to go in the wall, and through goes Harvick, and Harvick is going to be your Season 2 champion. What a finish and what a season we've had. Harvick wins both the race and the championship, as Reddick will fall short. But congrats to Kevin Harvick on his 2nd championship. Remember, he won the Season 1 championship, so he's the only championship winner in the Mountain Dew Cup Series. Also, congrats to Rowdy Extreme on his first ever championship. Make sure to go subscribe to his channel. Here are your final top 3 in the point standings for this season. Obviously, Harvick is your champion as Reddick falls more than 15 points short. And Keselowski had all the things go wrong for him today, he falls back to 3rd. That's going to be it from here at Phoenix. I just want to take a moment to thank you guys for everything that you do for me. This season of the Mountain Dew Cup Series was absolutely terrific. I really enjoy how it went, and we'll have an announcement on Season 3 later. Thank you to everyone who signed up for cars this season. It means the world to me. We have a terrific NASCAR community, and it's absolutely awesome. So thank you for a great Season 2, and Season 3 will be even better.